We often sacrifice a lot for those close to us, demonstrating our love and care. But sometimes these people disappoint us, using our kindness for their own selfish purposes. They may seem friendly when they need something, but once they get what they want, they disappear like birds in flight. How can we regain control in such situations? Today we will examine 10 crucial aspects of interaction between men and women, drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy, which has stood the test of time. By avoiding these actions, we can quickly notice positive changes in our relationships, expanding our possibilities. If you are experiencing difficulties in relationships, relax, adjust to a positive perspective, and let's embark on this insightful journey together. This wisdom will help you gain harmony and confidence in yourself, allowing you to see the situation from a clearer and calmer perspective. Part 1. Don't try to reshape your life for others. Imagine you're trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle with pieces that just don't fit together. You persistently try to force them in, but they won't align, leading to frustration and confusion. This is how you feel when you try to conform to others' expectations. Every day we face pressure from society that tries to squeeze us into certain molds, like that ill-fitting jigsaw puzzle. We're told how to look, how to behave, what goals to set, how to build a career, and even how to love. This creates the illusion that we need to be like everyone else to be accepted, successful, and happy. However, attempts to adapt to other people's standards lead to a feeling of losing your individuality, as if dissolving into a faceless crowd. You forget your own desires and goals, striving to please everyone except yourself. As Seneca said, everywhere means nowhere. Trying to do too much at once, you feel lost, like a hamster on a wheel, not knowing where to go. Instead of trying to blend in with the crowd like a chameleon, it's time to stand out, like a shining star in the night sky. Your uniqueness is your strength, and you shouldn't hide it trying to meet other people's expectations. Be proud of who you are and what sets you apart from others. Each person is unique, like a distinctive fingerprint. That is our true value. We shouldn't be copies of each other to be accepted and loved. Don't let others dictate how to live your life. It's time to take charge and follow your own path. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be different. Remember, your life is your own story, not someone else's. You are the author of your life script, and only you get to decide what chapters will be in it. Let your true colors shine and paint the world with your authenticity and purpose. Life is too short to spend it trying to please everyone. Instead, focus on being the best version of yourself. You will see how it attracts people who will appreciate you for your uniqueness. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be special. You are a diamond, shining your own light, and that light will shine brighter when you stop hiding it, trying to be someone you are not. Part 2. Don't let yourself be consumed by someone else and destroy your own life in the process. Imagine a satellite stuck in orbit around a planet, lacking its own movement and purpose. It constantly circles the planet, deprived of the chance to explore space, to see new horizons. This is how someone feels who is overly focused on another person, forgetting their own dreams and desires. When you are too fixated on another person, your life begins to revolve around their axis. You don't notice how you lose sight of your own goals and aspirations. Your uniqueness and talent are eclipsed by the constant pursuit of satisfying another person's needs and wants. You risk losing your sense of self-worth and purpose, constantly living for someone else. Instead of developing your own dreams and aspirations, you constantly satisfy their needs and desires, neglecting your own thirst for self-realization. As the wise Marcus Aurelius once said, "Nowhere can a man find a more peaceful and undisturbed solitude than in his own soul." Your inner world is your personal haven of peace and inspiration, and you need to cherish it. When you are too caught up in someone else's world, it disrupts your balance, pushing you into the shadows and depriving you of a sense of self-worth. Break free from their grasp and stop being just a satellite orbiting their planet. Start valuing your own desires and aspirations. Realize your uniqueness and importance. Your life is not a supporting role in someone else's story. You are the main star in your own journey. Your uniqueness and talent should be at the center of your attention, not overshadowed by other people's expectations. Always remember this and don't let anyone dim your brilliance. Make sure you are living your life, not someone else's. Take time for self-discovery and defining your true goals. This will help you create a path that reflects your individuality and brings you fulfillment. Instead of simply being a satellite in orbit, allow yourself to embark on your own cosmic journey. Explore new horizons, get to know yourself and your capabilities. And remember, your life is your planet, not someone else's constellation. Part 3. Don't let anything jeopardize your mental well-being. Putting someone else's happiness ahead of your own mental well-being is like giving away your flashlight in the dark and getting lost. You get lost in a labyrinth of other people's needs, forgetting your own path and landmarks. When you neglect your own health to satisfy someone else's needs, you essentially relinquish control of your happiness. You become a hostage to their expectations, forgetting your own needs and desires. Instead of finding fulfillment, you get caught in a cycle of trying to please them, while your own mood plummets, like a fading flame. You become a shadow, forgetting your own light. It's important to take a step back and reclaim ownership of your life. Take time for self-reflection and realize that your well-being should be paramount. Your mental health and happiness are invaluable assets that cannot be compromised or traded. Remember that taking care of yourself is not selfishness, but a necessary condition for a fulfilling and healthy life. Instead of playing a supporting role in someone else's story, take on the role of the protagonist in your own story. Start dedicating time to your passions, develop your talents, and strive for self-improvement. Protect your inner peace and joy with unwavering determination. Strengthen your resilience and don't let anyone steal your happiness. Create personal boundaries that will help you maintain your mental balance and protect yourself from negative influences. Your mind belongs to you alone, and you are capable of defining your own destiny. Focus on what brings you joy and satisfaction, and you will see how your inner world fills with harmony and light. Remember, you are not obligated to sacrifice your well-being for someone else. Your happiness is your most important asset, and you need to protect and nurture it. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be healthy. Allow yourself to be you. And remember that you deserve happiness, no matter what anyone else says. Part 4. Don't reveal everything about your past. Sharing your entire past with someone is like opening the doors to your inner sanctuary, where your most treasured secrets and painful memories reside. Your past, especially the difficult moments, is deeply personal. It's a narrative of your own journey, one that helped you navigate through challenging times. Your trials and experiences shaped your character, and revealing them can make you vulnerable to criticism and manipulation. You shouldn't recount your struggles for others' amusement or judgment. Some aspects of the past should remain personal, as not everyone is capable of understanding and accepting them with the necessary respect. Discussing all your past secrets brings you back to old issues, making you vulnerable to potential harm or exploitation. Keeping some aspects of your life private allows you to maintain control over your present and future. Keep your secrets to yourself. Not everyone deserves access to the most intimate parts of your life. Reveal only what is necessary, while preserving the core elements of your story. This way you protect your inner strength and resilience. Don't hand over your defenses to someone else. Be cautious when choosing who to trust. Share your life with those who truly deserve your confidence and are capable of supporting you. The story of your life belongs to you exclusively. It is an integral part of your experience and your journey, and it needs to be cherished. It is not meant to be casually enjoyed by others. Guard your past. It is the foundation of your wisdom and experience. Share it only with those who truly value and respect you. Remember, your past is a part of you, and you don't have to abandon it. But you also have the right to protect your personal story and not disclose it to everyone. Be wise in your choices. and your past will become a source of strength, not pain. Part 5. Don't push away friends and loved ones just because you really like someone else. It's like cutting off the branches of the tree that supports you. Every friend and family member is like a branch that has always been there to hold you up. If you start pushing them away, you aren't just losing friends, you're also weakening the support system that has always been there for you. Plato once said that people are like mud. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can hinder your growth, causing you to wither and die. Your environment plays a key role in your development and well-being, and it's important to appreciate those who have always been there for you. When you isolate yourself from loved ones just to seek approval from someone else, you choose a difficult path. Take the initiative to revive these important relationships. True friends and loved ones are always ready to support you, even when you're going through difficult times in your life. Nurture your support system. Your friends and family form an irreplaceable network, serving as a pillar and source of strength. These relationships take time and effort, but they deserve to be maintained and developed. Embrace the loyal companions who have stood by you through thick and thin. Be grateful for their presence in your life, and don't forget to reciprocate their support. Mutual relationships strengthen us and help us cope with any life's challenges. Don't let fleeting infatuations destroy the bonds that have been built over years and are the foundation of your emotional well-being. Remember that true friends and loved ones are your roots. They give you strength and stability. And no matter what storms rage around, they will always be there to support you. Don't cut off your roots for some unknown future branch. Value what you have, and your growth will be strong and sustainable. Part 6. Don't pour all your precious time into the bottomless well of someone else's needs. It's like throwing your most valuable asset into a dark abyss. Every moment you excessively dedicate to others is a moment of your life slipping away forever. Your time is an irreplaceable resource that needs to be used wisely and consciously. Time is your greatest treasure, not a bargaining chip in someone else's endless demands. As Seneca wisely observed, it's not that we have too little time for life, but that we waste it. We often don't realize how important each moment is until we lose it in the hustle and bustle of trying to please others. By giving all your time to someone else, you deprive yourself of the brightest moments of your existence. You lose the opportunity to do what is truly important and valuable to you. Reclaim your time. It belongs to you alone, not to anyone else. Don't let them overshadow your entire life. Learn to say no when necessary and set boundaries that will protect your personal space. Strive for balance. Invest your time thoughtfully, cherish it, and dedicate it to activities that ignite your passion, promote growth, and bring you satisfaction. Plan your day so that you leave time for self-improvement and rest. Remember, you are in charge of your time. Every decision you make about how to spend another day influences your future and your well-being. Don't waste it on those who may not appreciate its value. Your time is your wealth, and only you decide how to use it. Instead of spending time on others, invest it in yourself. Develop your talents, learn new things, rest, and take care of yourself. Remember, life is short, and it's important to live it to the fullest. And start by dedicating time to the most important person in your life, yourself. Part 7. Don't agree just to please them. When you agree to do something you don't like, you betray your happiness. It's like trading your favorite hobby for an activity that doesn't spark any interest. You lose your individuality and inner harmony, succumbing to other people's expectations. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, so when you are forced to act against your true desires, it's natural to feel a growing sense of dissatisfaction, as if you are straying from your own path. It's time to break out of this circle of pleasing people. Realize that your time and energy are valuable resources, and they need to be used wisely. Instead of constantly saying yes, embrace the liberating magic of no. And reclaim the right to manage your time and choices. Refusing to do undesirable tasks will allow you to focus on what is truly important to you. Remember that life is not a stage where you are obligated to perform for the approval of others. Your actions and decisions should reflect your personality and inner beliefs. It's about authenticity, about staying true to yourself, even when it's difficult. Listen to your heart. If something doesn't suit you, gather your courage and step back. Your life is your own story to write, not simply to follow someone else's narrative. You are the protagonist, the hero of your journey, and it's time to take center stage and live on your own terms. Put your priorities first, and don't be afraid to stand up for your interests. Your happiness and well-being depend on how capable you are of being honest with yourself and others. This is how you can live a life full of meaning and satisfaction. Remember that your life is your own journey, and only you can determine its direction. Don't let others dictate the rules and set boundaries. Be true to yourself, and your life will be filled with meaning and joy. Part 8. Don't succumb to the fear of loneliness. Making decisions driven by fear, especially the fear of being alone, is like choosing a path blindly, stumbling in the dark without a guiding light. When you let fear control your choices, you may end up somewhere you never intended to go. The fear of loneliness can make you compromise, undermining your well-being and happiness. It's crucial to understand that solitude doesn't equate to loneliness. The ability to be alone with yourself is a valuable skill, allowing you to better understand your thoughts and feelings. As the great philosopher Aristotle once remarked, knowing oneself is the beginning of all wisdom. Embrace the opportunity to delve into the depths of your being, accepting and celebrating your unique essence. Loneliness can be a time for self-discovery and personal growth. Spend time with yourself, enjoying your company, and uncovering the riches within. Learn to find joy and satisfaction in your own company, and it will become a source of inner strength. By strengthening a deep connection with yourself, you lay the foundation for authentic relationships. When you decide to share your life with someone, it's not out of desperation to avoid loneliness, but because that person complements and enhances your existence. Appreciate your own worth, and don't succumb to the temptation to let fear dictate your decisions. Strive for relationships built on mutual respect and understanding, not on the fear of being alone. Embrace the journey of self-discovery, illuminated by the beacon of courage, and let it guide you to a future filled with self-realization and authentic connections. This path will help you gain true freedom and confidence in yourself, creating deep and meaningful relationships based on your true essence. Don't be afraid to be alone. Use this time to get to know yourself, to discover your talents and aspirations. The fear of loneliness can be overcome through self-discovery and acceptance of your uniqueness. Remember, true freedom is the freedom to be yourself, to not depend on external factors, and to rely on your own strength. And when you gain that freedom, you will be able to build true and strong relationships based on mutual respect and love. Part 9. Don't fear change and unpredictability. Fear of change and unpredictability can hold you back from growth and self-improvement. It's like standing on the shore of the ocean, afraid to enter its waves, not knowing what they might bring. Life is full of change, and it is often in moments of uncertainty that we find new opportunities and learn to adapt. By trying to avoid change, we miss out on the chance for development and personal growth. As the great philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not things themselves that trouble people, but their thoughts about them change is inevitable." And it's important to learn to see it not as a threat, but as a chance for growth. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it as a challenge and an opportunity to discover something new. Change can seem scary, but it also opens doors to new possibilities and adventures. Every new circumstance is an opportunity to learn and grow. It's important not to let fear dictate your decisions and limit your possibilities. Think about how you can use change to your advantage. Embrace change as an inevitable part of life and strive to benefit from it. Strengthen your inner flexibility and ability to adapt to new conditions. This will help you stay calm and confident, even when everything around you is changing. When you face unexpected twists of fate, remember that you have a huge potential within you to overcome any difficulties. View change as an opportunity to go beyond your usual limitations and discover new abilities within yourself. Embrace change as part of your life's journey and use it to become stronger and wiser. Don't fear change and unpredictability. Allow yourself to grow and develop, embracing the challenges of life with an open heart and mind. It is in moments of uncertainty that we find our true strength and learn what we are truly capable of. Allow yourself to be flexible and adapt to change. After all, it is in change that the potential for growth and development lies. Part 10. Don't forget to celebrate even small victories. In the whirlwind of life, it's easy to get caught up in trying to please others and meet their expectations. We constantly strive for something bigger, forgetting the value of the small achievements that make our journey brighter. However, against this backdrop, we often fail to notice our own achievements and victories. Each of our achievements, no matter how small it may seem, deserves recognition and celebration, because these are steps on the path to our goal. Imagine the following. You are on a journey, and with each step you get closer to your goal. These small milestones along the way are like signposts that show your progress and testify to your resilience and determination. Epictetus wisely remarked, "Never rely on the admiration of others, so let's pause to enjoy our efforts and achievements. The late night sweat and doubts we have overcome deserve to be acknowledged." Every success, big or small, is a testament to our strength and resilience. Let's embrace them, enjoy them, and let them remind us of the scope of our journey. Life is not just about reaching the final goal. It's about enjoying every turn, every victory, and every setback along the way. Allow yourself to stop and celebrate even the smallest achievements, because it is they that make up your unique success story. Celebrate the moment you took the first step in a new project. Celebrate the moment you overcame some difficulty. Celebrate the moment you simply did something good for yourself. Remember that every achievement, regardless of its scale, deserves recognition and celebration. Celebrate your victories, and your life will be filled with joy and satisfaction. We've explored some key points about self-reliance and interaction today, tools to help you take the wheel of your life and forge strong connections with others. Remember, your life is your masterpiece, your own canvas, and only you decide what colors to use to paint it. Don't be afraid to be bold and unique. Prioritize your own interests, protect your secrets, and don't give in to fear. Cherish your accomplishments, even the smallest ones, and embrace change with an open heart. To solidify your commitment, write "I am the author of my life" in the comments. This declaration will be a significant step on your path to a meaningful and happy life. Every decision you make is a step towards creating a life full of purpose and fulfillment. You possess incredible strength and wisdom to shape your own destiny. Don't let anyone deprive you of this right. Thank you for joining us on this journey. May your days be filled with light, joy, and resilience, and may your path be adorned with bold decisions and deep connections. Live as your heart dictates, and don't be afraid to be yourself.